most important tenets of the Republican Party of Guam. And you will see these values in action with Republican mayors in every village and a Republican in Congress. It's time to change the voice. For the good of the people, it's time to vote Republican.
This lineup is brought to you by IT&E, Life in Motion. Closed captioning is brought to you by IT&E Life in Motion. KUAM News Headlines is presented by Calvo's Insurance, a legacy of trust, serving Micronesia since 1938. Matson Navigation, serving Guam and Micronesia for 20 years. Cars Plus, Dodge Challenger, the undisputed champion. IP&E, fueling excellence. McDonald's of Guam, I'm loving it. Pacific Solar and King's Restaurant, located in Tamuning and Dededo. Always open, always local.
His over 16 feet ahead. For one, now in the hands. Everybody, happy election day. These are tonight's top stories. Northern of DOT Sun and they will spearheading. It's our team coverage from
Super and embedded crash force one while in Chico
my message are residents. I'm excited.
People leadership the island's education system, voters, as high school students.
The AC, for example, some of the classes are doesn't have ACs, and students are having a hard concentrating in their study because of the heat and no AC in the classroom. When it rains, you know, it's what's leaking through our ceiling in the hallways, and the classrooms is leaking too. Cafeterias, the AC in the cafeteria is on and off. We're sharing cafeterias with FB, and we like our own space from FB.
It's all the more reason for people to exercise their right to vote. Former First Lady and congressional candidate Felix Camacho's wife, Joanne.
It's important. Your vote is important, and I hope everyone would get out and vote, because you set the direction, and if you don't vote, then you're letting other people make the decision for you. So I hope that if you've not voted yet, you come out and vote, and wishing everybody the best. There will all be somebody will win and somebody will not. So that's what it is. So it's through the grace of God that the end result will be. Thank you. Keep it on.
Grill using on the skirts of the seats. Seen in the sentences earlier today, made their way to the polls. 290, you'll have on the roadways.
Important in moving me, if you fulfill the needs of the community.
I'm here, I'm here to make sure we make the difference.
Caught up with their incumbent Rodriguez in Manilao.
Turn it out to all the things. We'll do some last push and getting people to the
Here's what some residents had to say about how they for ballet.
I kept some of the ones that I can depend on. The new ones I kept most of the new in registration board. Be sure that I the ones that were aligned with my name.
I like my medicine. I think it's doing good, and we just do more. Who we vote for, they do a good job in the legislature. We hope to put Guam in in a better place than we're in.
Reporting on the network.
Voter turnout, Southern since 7 a.m. has been slow voters in the wrong and agitated. Charlie says, heading to the poll, he's taking into consideration the legislature has handled government finances.
It's about who's instead of more money, who's is for better elections and not throwing money in our government and ourselves debt. So if I'm taxed, I want to make sure it's more toward the family and our future.
Running for mayor, there's current vice mayor who's hoping to continue the good work that Carol Tayam has done for the village.
It's in my heart to push for you to make sure that we have more for and outreach programs for them, so that way it keeps them focused on their sports or out of the streets and into good habits. And of course, our Manampo is always very important to us down here in our southern end of our island. We want to make sure that we take care of them. Of course, have a lot more activities for them. We want to promote them and get them into more physical fitness.
Susoika's opponent is Democrat Roy Gamboa, who says it was the voice of the people that made him ultimately decide to run.
What they wanted to see in a mayor, and all I've done is basically taken what what was important to them, put a plan together, so that way we give them an opportunity, we give them a choice. Deciding to run was something that I've wanted to do for many years now. And hopefully the people do get out there and cast their vote cast their vote wisely.
With Agate officials noting a 70% voter turnout as of 2 p.m., we can only hope that the same can be said for all villages.
So you got to kind of figure out what senators are out there that are working for the interests of the people, and then what senators are, the job, the money, that's what I can say is like, figure out who these people are and then go in and vote for maybe some fresh new people with new ideas.
Remember, your vote is your voice. Reporting for Guam's News Network, I'm Jonagan Charfris.
Well, if you have yet to do so, you have about 2 hours to vote because the polls close promptly at 8 p.m. All of the ballots, after which point will be transported to Election Central at the University of Guam, where our very own Ken Quintanilla is stationed. He is there right now.
Today, I'm here at the University of Guam Calvo Fieldhouse, better known as Election Central. And while it's quiet right now, things should be picking up in the next few hours as polls close at 8 p.m. and precinct officials begin to make their way down here to Manila with the ballots. In the meantime, here's more with the Guam Election Commission. Election day has finally arrived.
It's pretty smooth, almost a little quiet.
And while it was relatively smooth, Guam Election Commission Executive Director Maria Pangilinan says since the polls opened at 7 a.m., the phones were already ringing.
Calls are coming in, calls mostly for first and foremost, early in the morning at about 7, ballot boxes being locked the wrong way from 3 precincts.
8 stations with telephone operators were set up at the GEC offices all day. Aside from minor issues with ballot boxes, the GEC also received calls over voters who were not registered and issues with precinct officials not reading write-in instructions properly. Pangilinan says the GEC was also called over an issue with a precinct official at Okudu High School.
In one of the precincts, one of the precinct officials raised his voice towards other precinct officials. The police officer ensure that everything is under control and that the room is being
deceiving and being replaced. The most common call, however, was over political signs too close to polling sites.
Across the island, I think, from what I'm seeing here at our office, a lot of the calls coming in are about electioneering. So, as they come in, we call the candidates or their office or their point of contact, and they're graciously saying, "Okay, we'll take them down."
Throughout the day, members of the commission visited all the polling sites to check how operations were being handled. Aside from these concerns, Pangilinan says her biggest worry was voter participation. This year, there are 51,713 registered voters, the most compared to the past two mayoral elections in 2012 and 2008. We should note the primary election had less than 50% voter turnout.
I'm kind of nervous about the voter participation. It's been pretty quiet in here, but we'll see where it goes, and we hope it picks up.
Again, we should note the UOG Fieldhouse is quiet because the Guam Election Commission recently moved the voting site for Manila voters to George Washington High School. Again, polls close at 8 p.m. and thereafter precinct officials should start making their way down to Election Central to begin ballot reconciliation. Then at 9 p.m., the Guam Election Commission is set to meet to address any concerns and begin ballot tabulation. Again, keep it locked to KUAM for Decision 2016 live coverage starting at 10 p.m. Reporting for Guam's News Network, I'm Ken Quintaniza. Back to you in the studio.
All right, thanks, Ken, so very much, and good luck. And good luck to all of our friends at the Guam Election Commission. They've been working hard all day long, and they've got some more work ahead of them tonight. They're going to finish what they started, bring you the results. Well, while Super Tuesday is officially underway here in America, where America's Day begins, later on this evening, millions of voters stateside will cast their vote for president. Wei Zhang has our next report.
Some of the biggest stars in politics and pop culture joined Hillary Clinton at Independence Hall for a last-minute push for votes in the battleground state of Pennsylvania.
America's best days are still ahead of us if we reach for them together.
Clinton and Lady Gaga are holding another star-studded rally right now in North Carolina. Trump also campaigned in Raleigh.
Now it's up to the American people.
He needs the state's electoral votes to help him win the White House. Trump's tour of 5 battleground states ends tonight in Michigan with running mate Mike Pence.
We don't need Lady Gaga. All we need is great ideas to make America great again.
Both presidential candidates will watch the election night returns in New York City. Clinton's headquarters will be here at the Javits Convention Center, and Trump's will be at a hotel just over a mile away. Clinton has an advantage in the Electoral College thanks to reliably Democratic states, something Trump would need to overcome.
What he's got to do is flip places like Florida for himself, like Ohio, and then also not just North Carolina, but maybe one of those reliably blue states.
We'll know how some of those states will go when the polls start closing at 7 p.m. Eastern Time tomorrow.
And back to the elections right here at home. We have got you covered, sealing the floor right here on KUAM TV and online with KUAM Digital. We'll be stationed at UOG Election Central. You just heard from Ken. We'll be there too at the University of Guam. We'll also be at the Republican Democrat Party headquarters. We'll be joined by our team of analysts, Dr. Ron McNinch, Sean Gumatao, former Assistant Secretary Tony Babalta, and former Senator Jess Lujan. You want to join us at 8 p.m. as we'll have the results of UOG's exit student poll, plus our TV coverage kicks off promptly at 10 p.m. Make sure to join us. And make sure to stay right there because Primetime will continue right after this.
There are more ways to experience KUAM News than any other source on Guam. Download the KUAM News app for your Apple or Android device for 24/7 news, sports, videos, weather, streaming with KUAM radio, and important news alerts. And stay connected at home with Guam's first app for Apple TV. All available now from the App Store.
Have you gotten paid yet? That's the premium automatic insurance deduction plan from Calvo's Insurance. Paid simplifies your home and auto insurance. No down payment, no more long lines, and you can stretch your payments up to 12 months. Paid is convenient. It deducts from your payroll, your checking account, or your credit card. With Paid, you get up to 65% off your car insurance and enjoy lifestyle club discounts. Life can be easier when you get paid.
Call Calvo's Insurance today and save on your home and auto insurance. IT&E is giving away a trip to Manila, plus other fabulous prizes during our Stay In and Win prepaid promotion. All you have to do is stay in IT&E's 4G LTE network. Keep topping up load, and you're eligible to win. 10 winners will receive a $10 load every Friday during the promotion. Stay in for 3 months, and you can win a 3-month Hulu gift card. Stay in for 6 months, and you're entered to win the grand prize, a trip for 2 to Manila. Terms and conditions apply. See stores for details or visit ite.net. IT&E Motion Prepaid. Life in motion.
Smiling is a natural response to joy, happiness, and excitement. Your smile reveals a lot about who you are. A healthy, beautiful smile can brighten your appearance and be an invitation to conversation and friendship. It is often one of the first things people notice about you. Now, thanks to the advancements in dentistry, you can have the smile you have always wanted, giving you an improved smile that looks and feels great.
My silver fillings that I have, they're getting older in my mouth and I need to replace them. So I've started to do that and I've replaced them with the white fillings. And I've had really great success with that. It looks good, they feel natural, and it kind of goes hand in hand with the bleaching. I want a white look all around my mouth.
Chuck E. Cheese's Guam is not all fun and games. Our pizza is delicious with the freshest toppings, oven baked to order. Try the fresh salad bar, sandwiches, and don't forget our mouth-watering wings. Come and eat at Chuck E. Cheese's Guam.
Connect with KUAM News. Find us on your favorite social media platform. Follow us and stay in the know with Guam's news leader.
Welcome back to this Election Day episode of Prime Time, as one education board member is speaking out on the hopes that the public hearing regarding the decision to terminate Superintendent John Fernandez's contract will be rescheduled. The reason, she says the current schedule for November 21st at 9 a.m. deters public participation. Here's Maria Gutierrez.
They're in school. The students and the teacher are in school. The parents, they're at work. To hold it at 9 o'clock in the morning is very inconvenient.
She adds the venue and length of time for the hearing are inadequate and said board members have yet to discuss the hearing procedures or whether any witnesses will be called.
We've never met to discuss anything about this hearing. In fact, it's a shock for me, and I know that Peter Ada and Lord Benaventi also only found out through the email that we received yesterday.
Because board members were not consulted on when the hearing would be scheduled, at least one member will be unable to attend. We did reach out to Attorney Gary Gumatao and Board Chair Lou Nicholas for clarification on the hearing procedures, but we have yet to receive a response from either. In other island news headlines tonight, the latest status report by the federal receiver does paint a rosy picture of Guam's solid waste system, but the authority governing that system questions certain expenses that are over budget and short on details. Nestor Lecanto reports.
Court-appointed receiver Gershman, Brickner, and Bratton presented its quarterly update to District Judge Francis Tadinko Gatewood. In its summary, GBB says for the period April through June, the number of residential customers grew and delinquency rates were extraordinarily low. GBB also reported a cash position that remains stable and operating results that continue to be strong. But members of the Solid Waste Board have questions about the operating budget. Chairman Andrew Gale asked for a breakdown of an item which shows $2.74 million in other expenses, which is about 33% over budget. Gale says the board needs to know more specifics about an amount that large. Judge Gatewood agreed and ordered GBB provide a detailed accounting. The judge also authorized funding be provided to the board in its search for new management to replace GBB next December when the receivership is scheduled to end. GBB was appointed in 2008 to oversee the closure of the Ordot dump and the opening of the Luzon landfill. The federal court stepped in after GovGuam failed for years to close Ordot. The court found the facility in violation of the Clean Water Act. For Guam's News Network, I'm Nestor Lecanto.
Elsewhere on island, the man caught on camera brutally beating a pair of bully dogs told all in court on Tuesday. According to defendant Stephen Borja, he was hired by Alfredo Bustamante as a yard worker, but was also tasked with caring for Bustamante's pack of bully dogs. In September 2015, Borja had secured the dogs in a kennel to ensure they did not bother other workers hired for the day. 3 of the dogs came loose, and while trying to put them back, the dog Rex bit him in the finger, causing him to lose blood. Borja stated he was in shock and panicked, resulting in the actions caught on camera against dogs Rex and Lucky, who sustained broken legs, bruised ribs, and damaged kidneys. Although he faces up to a decade behind bars for 2 counts of animal cruelty, defense attorney Suresh Sampath argues the court would not hand down a 10-year sentence for an assault on another human being. The sentence was continued to Thursday afternoon. Well, one woman's fate now rests in the hands of a jury as closing arguments were heard on Tuesday afternoon in a trial against accused scammer Francis Canata. She was entrusted with thousands of dollars to help individuals get deals on round-trip airfare, but allegedly treated the money as if it were her own. In some cases, alleged victims were left stranded in the States because Canata only purchased a one-way ticket. In other cases, Canata used her former employer's credit card without their consent to purchase airline tickets. Defense attorney William Bischoff contends his client never advertised her services and that each of the alleged victims came to Canata for help, and Canata never from these transactions. Defense also contends the case should be a civil matter, with jurors, as I said, now deliberating the case. Well, it seems that one man committed a fashion faux pas, and it got him busted for an armed robbery at the Dollar Bay store in Agate. Although the suspect used a shirt to conceal his identity, court documents state surveillance footage clearly captured the suspect's dirty white cargo shorts with a hole near the pants pocket. The pants matched those from a regular customer who the day before was wearing the same pants. If the pants did not give him away, both the suspect and the customer apparently had bruises on their thumbnails. Court documents state the suspect used a kitchen knife to threaten the cashier and made off on foot with $700 in cash. 37-year-old Tony Aflorque was arrested and charged with second-degree robbery and theft of property. And also tonight, imagine waking up to an intruder in your home. Very, very scary. And that just happened to be the case for one 6-year-old girl who saw a man go into her mother's bedroom and look into the closet before running out. Court documents state 29-year-old Francisco Roberto Agagi told police that he entered through the kitchen window, but was too, quote, high on marijuana and did not know why he decided to go into the house. He was booked and confined. Please stay tuned. Sports is next.
For 17 years, Cars Plus has been helping Guam ride in style. So during our anniversary sales event, we want to say thank you. Right now, buy any new Hyundai and receive up to $3,000 in bonus cash. Use your bonus cash for fuel, insurance, or even holiday gifts. You decide. Like a new Hyundai Accent, up to 38 mpg highway, starting at $13,995. Get up to $3,000 in bonus cash during Cars Plus anniversary sales event, going on now in Mighty. Cars Plus, driven by you.
Senator Brant McCready continues to improve and invest in public safety for the people of Guam. Senator McCready continues to make improvements to Guam laws, such as the Safer Schools Act, the Methamphetamine Incarceration Reform Act of 2014, the Juvenile Justice Reform Act of 2015, and the Prison Contraband Reform Act of 2015. Senator McCready also introduced legislation to preserve and protect our island's #1 natural resource with the Guam Ocean and Fisheries Act of 2015. Senator McCready continues to protect the working class with the Guam Family and Medical Leave Act and the Child School-Related Leave Act. As a strong advocate of public safety, Senator McCready authored legislation to invest over $11 million into public safety agencies. Senator Brant McCready works to protect your family and Guam's future.
Guam's port is being modernized and expanded so that more ships can bring goods and supplies to support our growing economy. It's happening because Governor Felix Camacho partnered with the Departments of Transportation and Agriculture to secure federally backed funding to start Guam's first major port improvements in 50 years. Through Felix Camacho's leadership, Guam's economic future looks brighter than ever. Imagine what he can do as your representative to Congress.
Paid for by the Committee to Elect Camacho for Congress 2016. Gregorio Calvo, Treasurer.
I'm Felix Camacho, and I approve this message.
As a professional athlete, I rely on my coaches and corner team to help me perform my best. That's exactly how Senator Mary Torres works. She makes sure government serves us. She knows that it takes cooperation and teamwork for good government. I put my trust in Senator Mary Torres. Please vote to re-elect her. She'll fight for you.
I'm Mary Camacho Torres, and I approve this ad.
This is what precision looks like, helping you see what's hard to see, thanks to Terrain Denali's Side Blind Zone Alert that uses radar to watch your blind spots. So it's true, Mom does have eyes in the back of her head. The new, meticulously crafted 2016 Terrain Denali. From GMC, this is the precision of professional grade.
Visit AutoSpot GMC today for great offers. We are your GMC dealer of Guam.
KUAM Sports is presented by Triple J.
All right, Chris Barnett brought to you by Triple J on this election day. KUAM Sportscast coming up, man. Bills and the Seahawks, that's on the way. But first, let's kick it off with a little something about the East Soccer program.
The East Soccer program that was held at the Guam Sports Complex for the past 8 weeks coming to an end last weekend, with organizers, coaches, players, parents meeting every Saturday to play soccer in a setting that celebrates inclusive sports for players of all abilities and disabilities. The inclusive sports philosophy had made an impact on special needs and typical families around the world. Brian McMillan, along with his wife, Rodera Silvestri McMillan, is already planning for season 2 of the program scheduled for spring of 2017. They went on to say, the response we've heard from parents and coaches throughout the first season has been overwhelmingly positive, and we're encouraged to see that the program is filling a real need in the community. Yeah. Bowling news, Anastasia Leon Guerrero won her second Youth Bowler of the Month title, upending 4th seed Jared Petrus in the monthly finals held at Central Lanes. Leon Guerrero kept her composure during the opening stanza of the finals match as Petrus took an early lead and looked as if he would finally win his first title, but several errors mid-game by Petrus, coupled with Leon Guerrero's consistent sparing of the pin 10, sealed the victory for the 11-year-old competitor. Wow, go girl. Bowler! Bills making the trip to Seattle to face the Seahawks. Block punt here sets up Tyrod Taylor to punch in the 3-yard TD run. Taylor 8 rushes for 43 yards. Russell Wilson hook up with Jimmy Graham for the 17-yard connection. Graham, Luke Skywalker with the one-handed grab. The two would connect again for an 18-yard TD in the same quarter. Graham going one-handed again, getting his Odell Beckham Jr. on. Graham 8 catches for 103 yards and 2 TDs. The Bills trailed 28-25 after running back Mike Gillislee goes in for this 1-yard score. As a team, the Bills rushed for 162 yards, 85 of those courtesy of Shady McCoy. Tyrod Taylor, 27-38, 289 yards. His target today, Robert Woods, who pulled in 10 catches for 162 yards. But the Seahawks get the win. Great. 31-25, Cliff Averill on the sack. Seahawks get 5 sacks. That's more than the dope man. Bobby Wagner, 6 tackles, 8 solo, half a sack to lead the defense.
All right, thanks for joining me for this Election Day edition of KUAM Sports. Hey, you still got time to get out there and vote. Vota. Proudly brought to you by Triple J. My name's Chris Barnett. Adios.
The 5th annual Fall Fiesta is on at Nissan. There's no compromises or competition when you choose the multi-purpose Pathfinder starting as low as $156 for pay period. Pathfinder with the Easy Flex 7-passenger seating system, push-button start, 3 rows of AC, 7-inch driver display, and more. The rugged but comfortable Pathfinder starting as low as $156 per pay period. At Nissan, we offer award-winning cars, exceptional service, and best customer experience guaranteed. Get all the details at Nissan Upper Tumon.
ask my parents because they say
Your parents.
someone you know. You know them better than a stranger. If we ask a stranger, the stranger might take us away. Like when something breaks, you fix it. I don't know. I don't know. I'm Army. Where you're all by yourself. When somebody's by themselves and nobody's with them.
Banking doesn't have to be confusing, even for us grown-ups. At Bank of Guam, we keep it simple. Come see us.
You know the rules. Eggs and sausage, hotcakes and butter. Morning fare, right? Well, McDonald's has thrown away those rules and opened a new world of possibilities. Now you're free to start enjoying the breakfast you love anytime you wish.
No way.
Yes way. Introducing McDonald's new all-day breakfast menu. Once you changed how you ate breakfast. It's time to start changing when.
It's back and bigger than ever. The big deal is going on now at Triple J. Scratch and win with every vehicle purchase for instant cash up to $1,000, free tint, Kmart gift certificates, and more. Plus, save big with these deals like the Ford F-150 at only $165 per paycheck or the Mazda 3 at only $110 per paycheck. Triple J's biggest promotion of the year is going on now. Stop by today or visit us online at triplejguam.com and get pre-approved instantly. Trade-ins welcome. Conditions apply. See dealer for details. Triple J, customers first.
All right, everybody, here is your island weather tonight and Wednesday. Partly cloudy skies with isolated showers. Winds are coming from the north at 5 to 10 miles per hour with evening lows at 79, highs around 89. On Thursday, after we've all caught up on sleep from the election, partly cloudy skies with isolated showers await you. Northeast winds 5 to 10 miles per hour, lows of 79, highs around 90. That is your island weather. And now these are your newest members of the Cold Stone Creamery Birthday Club, your favorite part of the show, and mine certainly. And they are led off by Armani Uggan Olalia. Happy 21st birthday to you. This comes from Nina Din, Grandma, and the family. Happy birthday to Jaron Uggan, friend of mine. He did a very good job at Startup Weekend Guam 3 last weekend, and happy birthday from your family. Joe S. San Augustine looks to be one of your senators. We'll find out in just a few hours, and Joe actually has a birthday today. So if you see Joe out at the various polling precincts, make sure to say happy birthday. Lou Leon Guerrero, another island celebrity. Auntie Lou, happy birthday to our wonderful boss as your entire Bank of Guam family. And last but certainly not least, Jay Chrysostomo blows up the candles today. Happy birthday to you, Jay. Make sure you go to KUAM.com and register. You too can be a part of the Cold Stone Creamery Birthday Club. And make sure to stay right here, everybody, because we have the UOG exit poll. That is coming up at 8. And then at 10, we go live all night coverage. Everything regarding Decision 2016, we will bring it to you live. We'll see you then.
Closed captioning is brought to you by IT&E Life in Motion. Health, home, and lifestyle. Presented by Paradise Fitness Center, changing lives since 1996.
Hafide, and welcome to the Health, Home, and Lifestyle edition of KU News. I'm Isa Baza, so glad you joined us. Coming up in tonight's show, I introduce you to a Paradise Fitness Center coach who tells us how exercise is benefiting you to stay healthy. Up next, I introduce you to Des, another coach here at Paradise Fitness Center, who tells us about Core 4, a new 4-week fitness program for those looking to get fit before the new year. But first, here's this week's Health Check Report.
Health Check is presented by Island Cancer Center.
On Sunday, the Guam Medical Society hosted the 8th Micronesian Medical Symposium at the Westin Resort Guam in Tumon. This year's theme was Elect a Healthy Heart, recognizing that heart disease is the leading cause of death in our island. Local and off-island experts in health promotion, diabetes and hypertension control, and interventional cardiology provided technical updates and professional perspectives on preventing heart disease, controlling its risk factors, and diagnosing and managing common cardiovascular conditions that afflict our island community. Demira Hale is certified in adult and child and adolescent weight management, renal nutrition, and lactation education, and spoke on practicing what we preach, a heart-healthy diet approach.
You mentioned about ketogenic diet. Question about maybe about eating earlier and not eating during like night hours. Maybe like eating 4, 5, 6 hours before going to bed. Do you see that as more beneficial than trying to, like you talk about eating like a popper?
Eating more for the beginning part of your day, less towards the end. In terms of weight control, that's very helpful to eat more towards the beginning part of the day when you're actually burning those calories. So when you think you're going to just go straight to bed and be very sedentary, you don't need fuel for that.
Heart disease causes 1 out of every 3 deaths on Guam. It contributes a significant proportion of the chronic disease that burdens our island. Yet heart disease can be prevented or controlled through healthier lifestyles and eating habits, early detection, and clinical intervention through evidence-informed medical care.
Parents, you are the kings and queens of your home, and Dr. Comingo reminds us that you are in charge. Yes, you're retired when you go home, but you are still in control. So you help determine and shape and be the role models for your children. At Public Health, we have salt reduction initiatives. So if you go to a restaurant and there's no salt shaker on the table, it's because Public Health agreed with the restaurants to remove the salt. Because many of us add the salt to our food automatically without tasting it. And the chefs who create the food season it just perfectly. So we have many restaurants and hotels who agreed to take out the salt shakers. We also have healthy food labeling and healthy food options as a result of this, together working with the GRMC and the folks in the community. So just a reminder, folks, if you could see the salt on your food, it's too much salt.
The day-long symposium was a success and would not have been possible without the assistance and support of various sponsors, partners, and volunteers under the leadership of the Guam Medical Society. With this week's Health Check Report, I'm Jonah Charfis.
Health Check is presented by Island Cancer Center.
Thanks, Joan. Stay tuned. Coming up next, we introduce you to Greg from Paradise Fitness Center, who tells you how exercise is medicine. We're back after the break.
This program is brought to you by GTA, your island, your network.
Down Syndrome Association of Guam exists to support families of individuals with Down syndrome. We're a group of parents who have children with Down syndrome and know the joys and challenges of raising them. For more information about the health, development, and education of a child or adult with Down syndrome, please contact Vicky Areola at 472-6114.
The UOG Guam Small Business Development Center and the Guam Women's Chamber of Commerce present the 2016 Bank of Guam Women in Business Conference, Aspire, Build, Connect, Export with E-Commerce from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Thursday, November 10th at the West Guam. With authentic solutions and mini workshops by other successful local women e-commerce entrepreneurs. $35 per person includes lunch and refreshments. Visit us at pacificsbdc.com or call 735-2590 for details.
At Island Cancer Center, we treat our patients and their families like our family. We have all been touched by cancer, and it is important to feel comfortable and secure under the care of our health professionals. You can count on us for skilled cancer specialists, the most advanced cancer-fighting technology on the island, and a commitment to caring for you or your loved one with compassion, respect, and empathy. Our family, treating your family.
Island Cancer Center, located on Guam Medical Plaza. Visit us at islandcancercenter.com or call 646-3363.
It's a day to come together and give back.
In any way you can.
From large gestures to small ones.
We can all make a difference.
The KUAM Care Force is once again joining the Giving Tuesday movement on November 29th.
Giving Tuesday is a day when charities, businesses, students, and families all around the world unite for one cause.
To celebrate and encourage giving.
So help us kick off the season of giving by joining the Giving Tuesday movement on November 29th.
Make a donation.
Coordinate a drive for those in need. Volunteer your time and talents.
Participate in an act of kindness.
The possibilities are endless. Send us a message and let us know what you're planning.
And be sure to use hashtag Giving Tuesday on all your social media posts.
For more information, you can visit our website or givingtuesday.org.
We can all
make a difference
on Giving
Tuesday.
The Good Life, all month long on the stations and networks of KUAM. Check the KUAM News app or KUAM.com for all program listings.
Hafide, and welcome back to Health, Home, and Lifestyle. I'm here at Paradise Fitness Center with our Core 6 coach, Greg, and of course, Chris Barnett. And so today we're talking about something that's promoted here every day at Paradise Fitness Center, which is that exercise is medicine. And so we see this a lot in the community. A lot of people, our friends, families, getting ill over the years. And a lot of these diseases are related to their lifestyle choices. So Greg, can you tell us a little bit about how exercise can contribute to better health?
So, you know, one thing that we see here a lot, not only on the island, but I'm pretty sure across the nation, is people get into a routine where they're, you know, they get busy with work. They always going for convenience like fast food or just things that they can grab and go. And not many people want to take the time to come into the gym after a long day just to, you know, even just to get on the treadmill or the bike or to do a class. So, I mean, it's one of those things where you just start to neglect it one day, and then after a while, it just kind of compounds on each other. And the next thing you know, you go to the doctor and you got blood work done and your cholesterol levels are elevated or your liver is bad from like just alcohol consumption or whatever it may be. One of the easiest things that you guys can do is just take 30 minutes to an hour is all it takes. Come into the gym. If you don't know anything what to do in the weight room, here at Paradise, we have personal trainers, obviously. You can just get on a treadmill, walk, go outside. You don't even have to come into the gym, but exercise is going to be one of the cheapest forms of preventative medication, if you call it, because your body is just going to adapt to the stimulus, which is, you know, exercise. So it's one of those things that'll help you get your heart health, your heart healthy, and then after that, you'll eventually start trying to make better health choices, and it's just a domino effect after that.
Okay, definitely. And so, Greg, you know, you're a personal trainer. Is this something that you see with your clients? I mean, people coming in after the fact when it's when they already have these diseases.
So yeah, you know, a lot of people they don't take things seriously until a doctor diagnoses something or lets them know they're borderline diabetic or borderline hypertension or whatever, you know, whatever these ailments may be. And then they start to like, okay, now I need to get my life in check. I mean, by then it's not too late, but just by taking 30 minutes, like I said, out of your day, you could have probably prevented that. Or if you just got guidance or, you know, educate yourself on just healthy eating habits, it could have prevented all of those from even getting that far. So yes, it's something that's very common amongst prospective clients here.
Okay, and so Chris, you know, we just actually went through a whole intensive program here at Paradise Fitness Center where we learned all about exercise. Not only exercise, we learned about nutrition. And so those go hand in hand. And so, you know, how do you feel your health has progressed from before the program your lifestyle then to where it's come to now?
It's a complete 180. I mean, like Greg said, a lot of people just neglect themselves. And, I used to do stuff to stay active. And then one day I just looked up and it was like years since I'd done any type of exercise, and my weight ballooned. And I started to do a couple little things before this class, but I think, taking this class, especially when they give you the nutrition angle of it. And, Greg's right. You really start to make smart lifestyle choices. And a lot of people out there, they make a lot of excuses, and I did the same thing. Oh, I don't have time, I don't have this, I don't have that. But what's really at stake is your life and your livelihood. You know what I mean? And you could start with baby steps, or you could just take the plunge. I kind of did a little bit of both, but once you get going, you're going to find it's kind of like running downhill. It's really hard to stop, and you reach a point where if you keep exercising, you're actually going to feel bad. If you don't, you're going to start to feel less energy. But the benefits, I mean, I can't even begin to list. Before I started to get exercise, I would have like anxiety, I would, stress, I would just have, lack of energy. I was tired of all the time. And now I feel like not just physically, but mentally, I'm a lot stronger. And, I mean, I go around telling people, hey, I'm just getting the gym. I mean, like Greg says, it doesn't have to be the gym, but a lot of people have this mentality that, only fit people go to the gym. It's not true. Paradise is very accessible. And, I had that attitude before I came here. When I came here, it's like a big family, especially when you get in like a Core 6 type class. It's like you're working with people from all different, fitness walks of life. So it's a very comfortable setting, and Paradise is very accessible in terms of, they're open all the time, and the varied workouts. I mean, you can do the weight room. They have, the mixed fit classes. They have all types of activities for people to just kind of get those first steps going and, really change your life.
Definitely. And I think that, a lot of us don't realize we get into these routines, into these habits, and we don't really realize the impact it's having on our health, or how unhealthy it actually is for us. And so that's something I think I've really noticed since I started going to Paradise regularly, is that things that I would do all the time, like maybe the things that I would eat every day, just not exercising every day, those were normal. But now it's like, if I don't exercise, after a couple of days, I feel kind of gross. If I eat a fast food burger like I used to do all the time, I just feel really disgusting. So things like that make a big difference. You don't realize. So any last tips for people, who are hoping to improve their health? They want to get active, want to get fit. What should they look to do to improve their health through exercise?
You know what? Honestly, building off what Chris said, the big thing that stops people from coming into the gym is they feel like they're going to be the most unfit person in here. But, the first step is always going to be the hardest. Just come into the gym, give it a shot. Don't shoot it down before you get here. Actually, Paradise is not that. We don't harness that environment. So I really encourage anybody who's on the verge of even just getting into the exercise lifestyle, just try it. And, if you need assistance, there's numerous people here that can help you get through the process.
All right. Thanks, Greg. Thanks, Chris. Well, stay tuned. We'll have more health, home, and lifestyle after the break.
Hi, I'm interested in one of your new Samsung devices.
I have the one just for you.
We're increasing the amount of 4G LTE data on our new rate plans, giving people more of what they want to do more of the things they want.
So what do you think?
Nice.
Tourism, it's our #1 industry. As Guam's largest employer, tourism supports 20,000 jobs. In fact, 1 out of every 3 jobs is tourism related. Annually, tourism generates over $150 million in tax revenue. Without it, every household would pay an additional $3,100 per year. From real estate to retail, tourism has a positive impact on every industry. Make Guam a better place to live, work, and visit. Support tourism.
As a professional athlete, I rely on my coaches and corner team to help me perform my best. That's exactly how Senator Mary Torres works. She makes sure government serves us. She knows that it takes cooperation and teamwork for good government. I put my trust in Senator Mary Torres. Please vote to re-elect her. She'll fight.
Mary Camacho Torres, and I approve this ad.
Health, home, and lifestyle. News and information on wellness, health, balance, and fitness. Join Isa Baza on Tuesdays for instant motivation, inspiration, and important health news from around our community. Presented by Paradise Fitness. Exercise is medicine. Health, home, and lifestyle. Presented by Paradise Fitness Center, changing lives since 1996.
Hafide, and welcome back to Health, Home, and Lifestyle. I'm here at Paradise Fitness Center with Coach Des and my classmate, Janae. So for all of you who've been following the program, we've been covering Core 6 for the past month and a half. And of course, Des is our coach, and Janae, we both did the class. And so that class might be over, but it's not over yet because there's another one coming up. So Des, can you tell us about Core 4?
Sure. Core 4 is actually something we put together specifically for our existing program. Initially, it was just a Core 6, a 6-week program, but we created Core 4 kind of as a segue into the next Core 6 program. So it is an advanced program. It's for those who are, like I mentioned, in our existing program, and then anyone who wants to join who isn't in our current program could, but they would need to have some sort of exercise background, or at least have, experience in exercise, because like I mentioned, it's an advanced program.
So again, Core 6 is for all fitness backgrounds, but this is a little bit different because you have to have some experience. I mean, how much experience do you have to have?
I mean, we're not saying that you have to be, super fit and everything, but, just know the fundamentals of exercise, know how to perform a basic squat, know what a shoulder press is, and just have, at least experience in the weight room, and some cardio into your regimen already.
Okay, so when does the program start and what does it consist of?
The first day of Core 4 would be November 29th. So that's the Tuesday right after Thanksgiving. So it's like a perfect time to kind of restart your fitness journey. And you can expect a lot of, it's basically a full body workout with every single session, very similar to what we provide for Core 6. But again, Core 6 is for all fitness levels, and we start from the beginning. We start with the foundations course, but with Core 4, we're just going to kind of jump right into it and yeah, go to work.
All right, so Janae, we both did Core 6, and we're both doing the extension right now. So you just signed up for Core 4. What made you decide to keep going with the program?
I decided to keep going because I love the class. Mostly it's the coaches. The coaches, they push us all, and I feel motivated, and I feel inspired, and I feel the challenge, and of course the burns. And I didn't die from burpees.
You're going to make a shirt, right?
Yeah, I got to make a shirt about that. But I like the class also because we all laugh. I feel like we all are a family, and it helps us get through the hard stuff with us all pushing each other, especially the coaches motivating us to just keep going. And I really enjoy that, and I feel that during the class, and I like to push myself. So the things that we have done and are doing, it makes me feel good. And then sometimes I struggle, but I like the feeling of struggling because I feel like I can do better, and I'm getting better with this program. Another thing that inspired me was from the Core 6, and knowing that from our final assessments, they already told me I lost a couple inches off my waist.
Yes, tell us. Okay, so what were your results? I'm curious to know.
I don't even know yet, but I know I lost 2 inches on my waist, so that's why I'm joining Core 4, so I can continue that and to lose more inches off my waist. So that's my reasoning.
What every girl wants. And so, we've come a long way, definitely, through the pushing that we get from Coach Des, Coach Greg. But what inspired you to get involved with this program in the first place?
For me, is being healthy. My family has diabetes, and that's one thing that I know you guys are talking about. But I just want to stay fit, stay healthy, and I just want to get in shape and feel like I'm doing the right thing with my body and feel healthy. I want to feel good about myself. And one thing, of course, as a woman, it's about my body. And there's a lot of health problems in my family, and I know it starts with fitness. One of the coaches said that exercise is the best and cheapest medicine. So I really like that quote. So I live by that now. So just want to get in shape, stay in shape, and feel good about myself. And then when I go home, I live in California, I want to be able to motivate my family. My granny's already going to the gym. She's the one who has diabetes. So I'm pushing her to stay in the gym. And when I get home, I'm going to do things with her. And this class really helps me get the information I need to express all these health things with my grandmother. So
when you first started, did you have exercise experience, or was it kind of a shocker?
I had a little bit of experience. I was going to the gym all the time, but not really knowing what I was doing. I was just doing stuff and feel like I did something. But now, now I feel like I have the knowledge to really gain success in losing weight and being healthy.
So do you feel stronger?
I do. And I'm excited. We have the plank challenge. I'm excited about that to see how long I can last doing the plank.
Oh no, for those who don't know, who aren't in the class, we're doing a 2-week extension. Course 6 actually ended a couple weeks ago. And the final challenge is a plank challenge, which I don't know about everyone else, but I really hate planks. They're so difficult. But the winner gets a free Core 6 membership. So a bunch of classes coming up. And so just to wrap up, for those who want to sign up, does it also include a nutritional component for Core 4?
No, Core 4 will just be the workouts. The nutritional component is added on to the Core 6 program. So anyone who's interested in the program, but they want everything from A to Z, nutrition and the foundations part of it, then I would wait for the Core 6, and that's going to kick off for the new year in January.
Okay, and of course, the people can already sign up for Core 4. And if they want to sign up, where should they go for more information?
If they want to sign up for Core 4, you can sign up at either, again, your Paradise Fitness Center or Dedido. And if they have any questions, they can ask the front desk. And if the front desk doesn't know, then they're more than welcome to talk to us coaches directly.
All right, thank you, Des. Thanks, Janae. Well, stay tuned. We'll have more health, home, and lifestyle after the break.
Your community calendar is brought to you by Taco Bell. Whether it's your first meal or your fourth meal, we've got you covered. Taco Bell, live Más.
Guam's auto appearance specialist, Elegant Reflections, has been providing the automotive industry with professional detailing and car care products at its highest quality, from complete detailing, full interior detailing, exterior detailing, headlamp restoration, hand washing, seat and carpet shampoo, engine degreasing, undercarriage cleaning, paint sealant, fabric protection, paint oxidation removal, and so much more. Visit us at our new location. Call 646-5555 for an appointment. Elegant Reflections, Guam's auto appearance specialist, over 20 years of experience.
There's no place on Guam like Chuck E. Cheese's. It's tons of fun with so many games, and parties are a blast, where everyone has fun. Come and party at Chuck E. Cheese's Guam. Call and book your party today.
For 17 years, Cars Plus has been helping Guam ride in style. So during our anniversary sales event, we want to say thank you. Right now, buy any new Hyundai and receive up to $3,000 in bonus cash. Use your bonus cash for fuel, insurance, or even holiday gifts. You decide. Like a new Hyundai Accent, up to 38 mpg highway, starting at $13,995. Get up to $3,000 in bonus cash during Cars Plus anniversary sales event, going on now in Mighty. Cars Plus, driven by you.
The Good Life, all month long on the stations and networks of KUAM. Check the KUAM News app or KUAM.com for all program listings.
health, home, and lifestyle. News and information on wellness, health, balance, and fitness. Join Issa Baza on Tuesdays for instant motivation, inspiration, and important health news from around our community. Presented by Paradise Fitness. Exercise is medicine.
It's a day to come together and give back.
In any way you can.
From large gestures to small ones.
We can all make a difference.
The KUAM Care Force is once again joining the Giving Tuesday movement on November 29th.
Giving Tuesday is a day when charities, businesses, students, and families all around the world unite for one cause.
To celebrate and encourage giving.
So help us kick off the season of giving by joining the Giving Tuesday movement on November 29th.
Make a donation.
Coordinate a drive for those in need. Volunteer your time and talent.
Participate in an act of kindness.
The possibilities are endless. Send us a message and let us know what you're planning.
And be sure to use hashtag Giving Tuesday on all your social media posts.
For more information, you can visit our website or givingtuesday.org.
We can all
make a difference
on Giving
Tuesday.
Well, that's it for tonight's show. Don't forget, if there's a health, home, or lifestyle topic you'd like to see us cover, email me at isa@kuam.com. We'll see you next week, and stay healthy, Guam.
Closed captioning is brought to you by IT&E Life in Motion.
Pacific Extreme Combat is back on Friday, November 18th. Former champion Kyle Luggett faces off against Trevin Jones to settle their rivalry and determine the interim bantamweight world champion. Plus, the flyweight title is on the line as breakout Hawaiian star Riley Dutro takes on the veteran bone crusher Darren Uyenoyama. Come witness history at the UOG Calvo Fieldhouse. 2 main events, 2 new champions, 1 epic night of fight. PXC 55, presented by Miller Lite, IT&E, and the stations of KUAM. Also brought to you by these fine sponsors. Be a part of the action at the UOG Calvo Fieldhouse. Doors open at 5:30 p.m. and fight action starts at 7:30. Tickets are on sale now at all 76 Circle K locations, Anderson ITT, MWR, and online at tpiguam.com. With VIP tickets also available online at tpiguam.com and at Cars Plus in Mighty. PXC 55 is a tropical production.
This lineup is brought to you by IT&E Life in Motion. The Voice, brought to you locally by
Triple J Says Yes. Check out our new and enhanced website at triplejguam.com. Get real-time view of every vehicle in our inventory, instant trade-in, plus easy financing. Triple J Says Yes. triplejguam.com.
Tonight, 20 become 12. Welcome to the playoffs. I'm Carson Daly. We are live on The Voice. Keep it going for your coaches, Mr. Adam Levine. Her first time with the live shows, Miley Cyrus. Another first timer with an awesome new album out, by the way, Alicia Keys. And our resident cowboy, Blake Shelton, ladies and gentlemen. Well, here we are. Well, as you get ready for the big election tomorrow, you've got a lot of voting to do tonight on the show. For the first time, our playoffs are packed into one huge show. We've got performances tonight. We're doing immediate results as well. That means that you are helping to pick the artists that will be advancing to the top 12 live shows in real time tonight. Here's what you have to do. Download the Voice official app. Follow at NBC The Voice on Twitter. We're going to send out 1 tweet per artist. You just have to retweet to vote for your favorites. Voting for the first team will open up here in a few minutes. We're going to reveal your results live tonight throughout the show. If you need more information, go to NBC.com. We're going to start with a team of powerful vocalists. Here is a closer look at Team Alicia Keys.
I am so excited to take my artists into the live playoffs. I feel like they represent artistry